Okay, yeah, deck tech, let's make this quick. Just running back the old non-budget Lurrus-Folk deck, and as you can see, no Urza Saga. Urza Saga is, to say it's hit or miss is kind of an understatement. I mean, it can be insane, but then it can also just be really bad if the opponent is prepared for it. Like, one thing that I didn't factor in at first when I was just trying it in all my decks is, like, people are prepared, so they're bringing in stuff like Dress Down, which kills all the Urza tokens, and draws them a card, which I guess in a way puts it at parity, but they only spent 2 mana, and you spent like, 6 if you count Tap Urza Saga itself as well, and it's just like, ugh, I don't know. Urza Saga, I think, definitely still has a home, most likely in the White Weenie deck, because there's so many incidental artifacts, but anyway, here, let's just back to basics. Infernal Grasp for like Murktide region and basically anything. Counterspell in the main to handle stuff. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yes, I'll keep. I mean, we'll designate Lurrus. Okay, and this is where Temple of Deceit will hopefully show its worth. Okay, Temple of Deceit, do your thing. Let's, yeah, we'll definitely put that to the bottom. We just want to hit our land drops. That's why Temple of Deceit can be pretty good. Alrighty. You seem to be more likely to be a Snapcaster deck than a Renin 6 deck. We still haven't hit our land drops. Okay, good. Can keep up Counterspell, which I think we will, because playing out Mastered it seems unlikely to do anything here. Ring Cycles. Soul Guided at a turn. Faithful Mending. Okay, what's a Reanimator deck? I guess these Soul Guide Lanterns ain't half bad. Yeah, we're definitely not cycling it. La 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 la. I think we will get on board with Merfolk now. I know it would seem like we could play another Soul Guide, but do we counter their counter? No, I don't think we need to do that. I know they think they're clever, but we're not going to think we're clever back. We're going to be more tactical, probably. Alright, so which one do we hit? We could try to hit Faithful Mending to flush out more stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, well we might be able to... Because whatever they put in the graveyard, though, it's in theory just going to go by the way of the dodo when we crack Soul Guide Lantern. La 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 la. La 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 la. Persist. Yeah, let's do this. La 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 la. Maybe we should have tried to remove that, but anyway. I think conceptually speaking, this is the biggest weakness to, I guess I should have put maybe Lurrus to hand. Yeah, I should have put Lurrus to hand. I'll also hit a Faith ending along with there, so I think that's pretty good. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, we'll try to bring back Lurrus. Da 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 da. La 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 la. I guess we'll try to resolve it. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Feels pretty good, man. Good vibes. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm kind of glad I got Infernal Grasp in the sideboard instead of Dismember. It's a little bit more uncertain because in some matchups the life loss will be bad, but obviously just don't bring it in against Burn. But yeah, it just hits literally anything, which is pretty sweet. Oh, I think Unmoored Ego is definitely the... Yeah, I don't think we need Spreading Seas. I don't think it really does anything. Which is better, Harbinger or Trickster? Because I want Deprive in here, that's for sure. They're kind of close. I'll tell you what's not that great. Repeal. I don't know, Repeal could be okay. I think Repeal is a 2-of though, is fine. Okay, it's an Aether Vial game. I could get behind that. Yeah, and I honestly think in Merfolk, Mutavault is probably just better. Yo. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Da. Now this could end up going pretty poorly because we were relying on having Aether Vial. Alright, well that's better than them reanimating, like end of turn. Faithful Mending, their turn reanimating. So they think they're clever, but I think that they're still in okay shape. Well, that's not our first choice as far as... Alright, let's scry first. Control what we draw. That's not bad. I think I'll put it to the top. Alrighty. Not right now. Its time will come, but that time is not now. Okay. Eventually I may need to plan for the Brave New World where I actually can play this. But that Brave New World is not now. Okay, cool. So we are threatening lethal next turn. There is that. Alright, well, I don't know. This seemed kind of like a non-game against Reanimator. This didn't really do their thing. La, 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 la. Okay, match 2. No mana. Ideal looking hand, what we'll keep. Well, there is some good synergy between Harbinger and Trickster. I think overall Trickster is just much better We definitely want to camouflage Trickster. Okay. Yeah, let's take the hit. We'll tap down Raw of Woots as a way to get it out of the way as a blocker. Yeah, we'll still wait, because we might even get a bigger card to return. Yeah, we don't have Spreading Seas yet, so I think it's vital that we tap this down, and let's maybe just go for the win, right? I mean, what's the downside, right? Famous last words. So one go wide deck outrace the other. Ah. Okay, well, at least they have to chump block with that thing. And they can't combo off with my Soul Guide here. Okay. 6, 7. That's not really particularly close to lethal. Okay, but that does not combo, and they only have 2 activations. Okay. Now, I think I can do this, can't I? Unless I'm missing something. Because they can shoot it down, but then they'll die. La 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 la. I'm missing something here. Unblockable AA. Unblockable USA. Okay. Alright. So what are my options here? I probably want Infernal Grasp, but do not like the life loss though. I'm beginning to wonder about Dismember. Dismember is never a dead card. Infernal Grasp could be a dead card if I'm at 2 life or less. And that is not cool. I think we need to name Yawgmoth, and I think we'll be in much better shape. Repeal is not bad, but I don't think it's strictly necessary. Spreading Seas does seem kind of important to break through. Harbinger seems cool, but how about we could bring in Ratchet Bomb? Ratchet Bomb Recursion seems kind of good, actually. But it also kills our stuff, though. That's kind of the issue. How about 2 Infernal Grasp? That should be fine. That's a good mix. Okay. Well, I got Unmoored Ego right here. Maybe Counterspell holds the fort. I don't know. Not enough mana to justify keeping that on top, so bottom it goes. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. So we're going to try to counter the Yawgmoth, and then we're going to try to Unmoored Ego all the rest out of there. It's not, like, we can still lose, but I think the matchup gets significantly better when they have no more Yawgmoths in their deck. Well, I don't like that either. Now let's Unmoored Ego. Let go of my ego! You're going to take their namesake card, Yawg. Thran Physician, okay. Well, they got one in their hand. Grist is another consideration. Alrighty, so I did draw a card to replace it, but still. They're going to clearly play Grist. It's clear as night as day. Oh. Alright, it's grist time. Not bad, not bad, everybody everywhere. Not bad, everybody do their share. So we're going to try to clear out blockers. It's probably going to be unlikely, but... and maybe block a couple tokens. I'm also going to try to eat the Yawgmoth, I guess. Not bad, everybody everywhere. Not bad, everybody do their share. Okay, let's see here. Sploosh. I guess I'll put Lurrus to hand, right? Next turn I can start recurring shit, maybe. And maybe force Grist to down tick, I don't know. And they just give up. Why do they just give up? I guess they don't have Yawgmoth, and they're just not confident in their ability to defend Grist, I guess. Alright, well, I'll take it. Alright. 3. Let's see, Lurrus. Bam. Money gram. Oh, well, that boost. La 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 la. This is it Phoenix. Is this Jeskai Phoenix? This feels a little Jeskai Phoenix-y. Alright, fine. You got it, pal. At least I got 24 lands. Well, and they're probably going to wish they had Soul Guide Lantern, too. Oh, well. Oh, for real? Oh my god. Jeez, that's kind of bullshit. That's Soul Guide. It's not, and no, you arrogant, back up. So you can shove that. Alright. Ugh, come on, man. I guess I should have attacked. But come on, man. Well, I mean, you will exile. Good thing we didn't sacrifice it. Finally. Now the problem is that ideally we'd like to return it to their hand, but that's not actually going to do much yet. So I think what we have to do first is tap down the Demolich. Or Demi-Lich, excuse me. The Demi-Lich. Unfortunately, there's no real endgame here, because we have to try to race somehow. If they didn't have Stupid Gutshot, which is a stupid card and shouldn't be in their deck, then obviously we would have this game completely under control, despite our horrible mana screw. Alright, and we just have to hope to fade Lightning Bolt, and we're still actually SOL. We need to draw like another island, basically. Exactly island. Norderland will do it. I don't got shot, bro. You know, we actually are not that far away from losing. We actually are not. I know it seemed like but if the odds look impossible, give up. Every single successful person ever said that. If the odds look impossible, give up. I agree. So if we block and block, we have to do this. It's the only way. They can just cast it by... Well, they don't presently have 4 instant or sorcery spells. I swear, man, what are the odds that we actually pull this off? I might as well play Aether Vial because I can't, I'm going to have to use Mutavault to block anyway. There's like no chance here. And the pros all say, just give up. I mean, Gutshot just kills me, not let alone the Phoenix. Oh, well, Phoenix comes back. Come on, alright, Nuclear Atom. Nuclear Atom. Alright, Unmoored Ego. I'm beginning to really love these type of effects. Necromentia in mono black, and Unmoored Ego in blue black. Deprive seems good. Infernal Grasp has a probably has its place too. Dismember would probably just be better in this particular matchup, but there's probably going to be others where there's not that many creatures that have higher than 5 toughness that we have to deal with, although Amulet Titan obviously comes to mind. Deprive. We do not need Spreading Seas, I will tell you that much. I think Master is overrated. We could stay with 2 in the deck. Oh, Repeal is just total garbo in this matchup. There we go. I think 2 Masters is probably just fine. I don't think we need any more. Alright. They're kind of sitting ducks for... They're kind of sitting ducks for removal anyway. But it's nice to just have two to just luck out. It's even more unlikely we'll luck out, but it's... 2 seems like the right number to draw 1 late and then just crash in. Okay. I'm not particularly in love with this hand, because without some type of graveyard hate... Well, I'm not particularly in love with this hand either, but it does have Aether Vial, but this is very liable to getting a... Okay, much better. This is a multi 5, but... That's just going to be a Lightning Rod for removal. Yeah, let's make sure we have the mana we need at all times. Nuclear Atom mulligans to 5. So the cool thing about Aether Vial is it's kind of a lightning rod for a prismatic ending, so we might be able to draw out one of those. Okay. We're going to pass, because if they prismatic ending, I want to be able to crack and draw a card. Faithful Mending. As long as they don't drop Pithing Needle, I'm fine. Actually, that alone might make Repeal worthwhile if they bring in Pithing Needle. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I guess we'll bring in another Aether Vial. Nah, actually, let's snag the Faithful Mending without even having to... Alright. And it's just because I don't want them to do that next turn. Let's get a little incidental value while I can. Okay, la la la. La la la. La 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 la. Ha! Alright, well, we got another one where that one came from. Demi-Lich could be a problem, but I can't quite see myself. Okay, let's just do this. This can allow them to cast Demi-Lich even if they don't draw a... Yeah, they must have like a bunch of Demi-Liches in their hand. Arclight Phoenix, okay. Well, I guess that means we finally have to draw a card since they finally forced the action, but it's only until then that I believe in cashing one of these in. Okay. Definitely to the bottom. I could sack one of these. Once we hopefully weather the storm, though, these are going to be one of our most important assets. Yeah, I just don't need to just yet. We're finally drawn all the lands. Yep, we only knew that was a matter of time. I still think, though, that we're in okay shape. Yes. Get rid of the Faithful Mending. It's fine. I can work with this. I may want to just tank the Demi-Lich hit, or double block it. Yeah, and wait till the damage step. Yeah, I'll do... No. I might have to block the... yeah, I might just have to tank the Demi-Lich hit and then block the Art-like Phoenix. Because the Art-like Phoenix is going to be the bigger long-term problem. We cannot gain life, though, unfortunately. That is something to keep in mind. Have to hit Arclight Phoenix. Just in case they have gut shot. I don't know, we've got some kind of chance here. It's very so-so. Yeah, but I think we do need it. We can't take another hit from Demi-Lich. So even if they exile Silvergill Adept, we still have to block with the Mutavault. See, if that was Dismember, we wouldn't have to have lost any life. Something to consider. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that literally only works if I have Lurrus, so fine. Yeah, they're going to be able to recast it. I don't like the lose 2 life. In my quest to not get mana screwed. Okay, match 4. And maybe we won't get mana too severely mana flooded this time. Well, this is a little bit mana floody, but I mean, seat down, shall we? I don't know the matchup, but I think it's a little. There's too much of a high upside that could be good. So I don't know if we want to be, just jamming it on a Watery Grave, but. I don't have like any 1-drops. They're funny. This means they can't play Fatal Push or Path to Exile. I really think they're close. A little mana screwy though, or a little mana floody. Let's both go after Teferi. It's a Reanimator deck, cool. Well, Merfolk Trickster that down. Oops. That is a total piece of shit, as they say. How annoying, yeah. I guess I could have played that in a turn. I'm surprised they're attacking. Like, shouldn't they be blocking? Frickin' Muldrifter. I could block. But what's the point? Well, the point is I don't think it's getting much better than this, but blocking Lurrus to a Solitude just feels wrong. I'll try to block Solitude with a Creeping Tar Pit. I think we just got Mega Mana flooded. I don't think we Aether Vials wouldn't have been making a difference. They don't seem to be very observant. In fact, this thing doesn't... See, this is the problem. Maybe I do need to bring fetid pools back. These Temple of Deceits, they don't always give virtual card advantage. Come on. This might encourage them to think that Chalice is actually worth keeping in. But if you think about it, this is actually just saying we go where Mega Mana flooded. It's not actually saying that, like, we would have won if we would have played these all or something. No counter magic whatsoever. And more do you go. We actually have to see these Haymaker cards, though. Spreading Seas is good against those other cards. Two Masters. I don't think we need Harbinger. Alrighty, let's go. Muldrifter, I think, is a good secondary card. More ego. Maybe we should try playing Muldrifter in the other version. Alright. Yeah. Alright, well. Oh. Hand seems better than last time. Yeah, not bad. These might get counterspells. Still just really wanted to hit my land drop. Oh, well, it fished out a counterspell if you think about it. Was this really worth a counterspell? Maybe, maybe not. This is kind of nasty. Alright, well, good thing it didn't persist. I'm worried about another counterspell. I guess there's no reason to play right into it just yet. I mean, we are ahead on the board. General, if you're behind. Okay. Okay, I think now is as good of a time as ever to counter this, and then to go for the Unmoored Ego. Alright, let's see. Not yet. We're gonna always know yes. Alright, let's go for it. Let's never have to worry about Archon of Cruelty again. And they just give up. I mean, they could have tried to win with Moldrifters and stuff like last game, but anyway. See, Unmoored Ego. It's a good card. Yeah, I don't know about these temples. These maybe should just be fetid pools, cycle lands. I don't know though. This is just more efficient to just play this and then scry. But then when we get mega mana flooded, we feel like Garbo. I like Repeal. Good card. And I don't know. The scry can be very good. Whenever we push a card to the bottom, it's pure value. Alright, well. Let's hope Soul Guide gets there. The problem is that starting from next turn, they can definitely counter it. But at least with the Prismatic ending it. You need to have actual Counterspell. How come they get to start with actual Counterspell but we don't? We did that, by the way, to play around Prismatic ending. Alright. I kind of want to start deploying Mutavaults, though. Of course, they can bounce it. See, this is why I always left up a mana. At least I get some cycle value out of it. So I'm going to play this, and I know it looks foolish, but every counterspell we catch out of their hand is maybe... Yeah, that's just fine. I think they were thrown off by the fact that I paid 5 mana for it. I don't... Because, I mean, they're running out of counter magic, I think. Because I don't think they actually think there's an actual counterspell. And if I hit them with Unmoored Ego, like right here... Oh, never mind. I thought they didn't, but you know, I stand corrected. Oh, I definitely put that on top. Alright, Archon of Cruelty. Where's the fourth one? They only have 3? I guess so. Yeah, next one is definitely Muldrifter. Then comes Solitude, I guess. And Muldrifter, I think, is better. They probably have a Solitude. Oh, okay, or that. Oh, I guess I already saw that, didn't I? No, that's fine. They Jace the Mind Sculptor. Alrighty. Alrighty. You actually got it? Nice. Should I just put Lurrus to hand? Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? Most mana efficient thing to do. And I can't attack with both of these things. If they had a removal spell, they would have played it. Yeah, let's see what dreams may come of this. Alright, well, I'll try to get... The Lantern doesn't really matter that much anymore, so we're just going to try to get Silvergill back. You'd think if they'd have Counterspell, they would have countered the Lurrus, so... Alright, Unmoored Ego, I'll take it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think Mole Drifter is definitely our jam. Because at the end of the day, that's... So Supreme Verdict, Persistent Burial Rites. Okay. I know we're getting Supreme Verdicted, but so be it. They got multiple copies of basically everything they could want. At the bottom. Alright. Alright. I'll just probably crack this if they try to downtick on the Soul Guide. They do not, okay. You know, keeping this round still could be good as long as they do have the Solitudes, because they can keep like reanimating those things, which is annoying. Alright, play this, and now we can finally have Repeal up. Unless I counter it. Hopefully this is at least an interesting game. We're below on time somehow. How did that happen? Alright, they're gonna bounce the Master. Okay. Alright, you got it. I don't think I played Choke or anything, so I might as well just keep Maximum Black untapped. Okay, not bad. I'm still going to keep Repeal up. I don't think Aether Vial makes that big of a difference. If it's a land, okay, definitely bottom. Okay, I mean, in this game, Temple looks good. I guess I should have countered it, shouldn't I? It's okay. As long as I want to hold up Repeal, I think, instead. As long as I have Island Walk, I think I'm in good shape. Yeah, we can race this. Probably should have countered it. Man, they're really not giving up. We're definitely countering this. This is what we held the Soul Guide Lantern so long for. Oh man, do the good guys actually win? Oh yes, you did it. Opponent doesn't realize that we're human. Let's see here. And normally we, you know, but I don't know. Particular weaknesses to this. Like, because in some ways they're kind of like a more streamlined version of our deck. We don't want to sell ourselves too short, but I mean, we do have some serious vulnerability, for example, to Ragged Dashing this turn right here. Okay. Alrighty. This way at least we're somewhat protected against Ragged Dashing. Well, they're not afraid of Counterspell at all. To stop Ragged Dashing. La la la. Hopefully they attack with Dragon Race Channeler too. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. And this might cause enough to discard a card. Now I guess we can dream, can't we? Alrighty. Okay, let's see. I guess we have to try playing Master. I don't like my chances of this living. I think we can block with at least one of these. I don't know, if we slow down the game, we got a chance. This is where Chalice of the Void would help out a lot. But Ratchet Bomb could too. One more ego maybe too, I don't know. Mega Mana Flood. Mega Mana Flood. I've only got 8 islands in the deck. I drew 6 of them. Oh, yeah. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I guess I should probably sack Soul Guide Lantern, shouldn't I? La 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 la. This ain't gonna work now, but I'm surprised they let this happen. I guess they realized that the key is protecting their Murktide region. La 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 la. La 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 la. There's such lag here. la 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 la. Infernal Grasp, maybe. Yeah, actually, this is kind of what I had in mind, actually, when I put Infernal Grasp in here. Master of the Pearl Trident is kind of just a dead card. Spreading Seas is... Harbinger and Trickster are both solid role players. Put 2 Soul Guide Lanterns because we need some... I mean, they're just decent Lurrus engines. Alright, well, Infernal Grasp. This is kind of the main reason why we had Infernal Grasp in the sideboard, as opposed to Dismember, because what Dismember can often hit is a 6/6, 7/7, or 8/8 Murktide Regent. But unfortunately, if they bring in Blood Moon... let's see here. I'll keep... Should peel it. No, let's just... Merfolk Looter. Yeah, let's try to repeat. La 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 la. La 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 la. We didn't want to do this beforehand because we didn't want them to, like, they could literally Ragadash it with the same exact Ragavan that we bounce. But if we do it in combat, they can't. All right. Always no 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 no. La 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 la. Yeah, maybe we... the problem with Ratchet Bomb, actually, I just realized I need to take the file out. Oh. Yeah, in all seriousness, that is actually a pretty serious mistake. Alright, well, maybe we just put Lurrus to hand. Expressive iteration, okay, good. I don't know about that. Unless they grab Mistress Bauble. I think there was kind of lucky card advantage if it's anything other than Mistress Bauble, but I guess they knew it was on top because of Serum Visions, maybe. I guess we can slip some damage in here. Well, we can, right? La 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 la. Yeah, let's do that. Let's slip some damage in while we can. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can get decent value with Lurrus actually if they hit it. Maybe it is good to leave Aether Vial in, because if Aether Vial's in, I don't necessarily need the help of Ratchet Bomb, but Ratchet Bomb is useful. If I don't draw it, I don't know. Murky Murk. Okay. Murky Murk. Oh, murky Murk. Yeah, let's attack full force, shall we? Force a block with the Raga. I like it. Forcing Raga blocking. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh, actually, yeah, my Silvergill Adept. Raga dashing now. Okay. I'll definitely take the trade. Oh yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. No, I do not want that. I do not approve. No, yes. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alright, come on. Alright, well, thankfully we can just Infernal Grasp that. Man, this alone maybe makes Infernal Grasp worth it as a sideboard card. Because that is such a mean card. That card is a meanie. Okay. Definitely we gotta do this while we can. I think that's a trade worth making because that grows larger and more powerful. That's what she said. Just kidding. Man, I countered one of you. No thank you. Maybe I need to bring in more unmoored ego, maybe. Let go of my ego! Yeah, let go of my ego. Alright, well, good thing I got another one of these. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Maybe I should hold up Counterspell. Yeah. Yeah, I'm holding up Counterspell for better or for worse. It's fine. La 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 la. Not too worried about that. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out Ratchet Bomb, and the reason why is because this Aether Vial is basically useless. Ooh. Or maybe I'll try to get my hits in, but then that could end a disaster if yeah, this could end a disaster. So we'll try to play this out here, because if they like, I don't know, lightning bolt my face or something, if they play like a cantrip, they could easily put 2 other card types in their graveyard. And there's the other 2 card types. La 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 la. They may want to hold on to it, or they may want to get their attack in. It's their call, their prerogative. So, not bad. So we could actually still attack. Yeah, might not be bad. I'll take, I'll bite. I do not want those shields down. I want to keep Counterspell up at all times. Okay, we could try to counter this. I think though I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. I 'll be okay. 'Cause 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 ' that's good enough. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, let's just do this. Because that Aether Vial was pretty useless anyway. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I'll let that happen. It's very mana intensive, and they can't both crack it. And alright, yeah. So because of this counterspell, we're in good shape. We can even let a Murktide resolve because this isn't blockable. Dress down. If we counter this, then I think that's GG. La 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 la. See, this is why we don't have Urza Saga anymore. Because like cards like Dress Down just wreck Urza Saga. Just like, whoa! Yeah, I don't know about Soul Guide, but like Lurrus doesn't live for more than one turn anyway, so Soul Guide's like meh. Ratchet Bomb can be a necessary evil. Let go my ego. Maybe I side out a couple islands. I mean, this is a battle of attrition. They don't seem to like have a lot of super common answers to. So I could live to repeat this. I'm gonna have a couple islands. Maybe that's something I should consider doing more. But I'm gonna bring in on more ego. Let go my ego. If we take a certain subset of very powerful cards from them, then I think we're in good shape. Not bad, not bad. And I think Infernal Grasp really proved itself last match, regardless of what happens. Dismember would not and could not have saved us from those Murktides. I almost wonder if they printed Infernal Grasp in large part because of Murktide Regent, because like power word kill or whatever it's called, Spell Pierce. Okay, fine. At least if they're playing cards like that, they're not necessarily playing the haymakers that they sometimes do. Well, it's a little bit of a haymaker. Okay, okay, okay. Da, 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 da. If they just keep killing my stuff, it could be a problem. On the other hand, Infernal Grasp doesn't seem like... Nah, what am I saying? Of course Infernal Grasp is the answer. We have to stop the Ragged Ashing. That card will bury us in mana and card advantage, potentially. Wonder, should I counterspell Ragavan? Maybe. I think I will. Oh, I'll counterspell that. Make no mistake, that card wins them the game. It just wins them the game further down the road. This is where Unward Ego's awkwardness comes into play. This would have shut off, but anyway. I think we have to kill this. We can wither pretty much any other storm, but Ragavan is the storm that we're most worried about. Right now, at least. Okay, well, I guess our plan is to Merfolk Trick. Oh. We could get busted out with lightning bolts here. But I feel like I have to play this first. I could also try to Infernal Grasp, but then Murktide just gets us. Alright, I think this is the lesser of all the evils. Maybe I shouldn't have brought in Unmoored Ego, because I think my flaw in my logic with Unmoored Ego is that that assumed that I could like stymie their aggression. And I'm not like a control deck, so stymieing their aggression is easier said than done. I don't know. Lightning Bolt might be public enemy #1 now. Oh my god. Well, now that we have Aether Vial, maybe it's not as big of a deal. Yeah, I don't think it's as big of a deal now that we have Aether Vial. We don't want that to get stuck in our hand. Yeah, we have to try to tap that thing down. We could try to block it, but then if they remove it... I don't know, I'm going to go for the higher upside. I think Unmoored Ego could have lost us this match if this was whatever it's called. Alrighty. Okay, post-league wrap-up. So to keep this quick, Yeah, it's gonna seem weird, but I mean, because frankly, Unmoored Ego I think exceeded expectations, and yet in retrospect, I think probably that last match against Izzet Murktide kind of opened my eyes to the necessity of Chalice. I mean, the fact of the matter is, it looked like we might have been able to actually win that even without it, but like it just felt too unfavorable. It felt too much like we were relying on a lot of good luck to go our way to beat it without Chalice, and I just feel like it's better to meta game against like the top decks within reason, at least within your sideboard. Even though you might run into a lot of like tier 2 decks in like leagues, for example. I don't know how to say it. And we do just run into nonstop Ragavan and Murktide decks and all of that stuff. So I think Chalice will be great. The rest of the cards all served a very good purpose. Yeah, Unmoored Ego, we still get to play with this and we get good experience using it for the budget when we get to that later. All right, anyway, take care, everybody.